As I prepare for retirement, one of the most meaningful shifts I've noticed is a growing desire to connect more deeply with myself, not through productivity or performance, but through presence. That's led me to explore spiritual practices. And I want to be clear, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about the quiet, personal rituals that help us feel grounded, whole, and connected to something larger than our daily routines. Retirement, for me, is not just about freedom of time. It's about freedom of spirit. For me, spirituality is about creating space. Space to reflect, to breathe, to listen. It's about tuning in to my inner life, the thoughts, emotions, and intuitions that often get drowned out by noise and busyness. Retirement offers a rare opportunity to slow down and cultivate that inner awareness. And in that slowing down, I've discovered that silence isn't empty. It's full of wisdom waiting to be heard. One of the practices I've started is morning stillness. I sit quietly for 10 minutes before the day begins. No phone, no agenda, just breath and awareness. Sometimes I focus on gratitude. Sometimes I just observe my thoughts. It's simple, but it sets the tone for my day. Calm, intentional, open. Over time, those 10 minutes have become a sanctuary, a reminder that peace isn't found in the world outside, but in the stillness within. I've also begun journaling more regularly, not just to track tasks or goals, but to explore questions like, what am I feeling today? What am I learning? What do I need to release? Writing helps me process emotions and clarify my values. It's become a spiritual mirror, reflecting back what's true for me in the moment. And sometimes, in the act of writing, I discover insights I didn't know I carried. Journaling has become both a practice of honesty and a practice of healing. Nature has become another spiritual teacher. I take walks without headphones, letting the rhythm of my steps and the sounds around me guide my attention. Watching the way trees bend, how light shifts, how birds move, it reminds me that life is always unfolding, always adapting. And so am I. In those walks, I feel connected not just to nature, but to the larger cycles of life. Retirement gives me the chance to notice those rhythms more deeply, to let them teach me patience, resilience, and wonder. I've also created a small space in my home that feels sacred. It's not elaborate, just a corner with a candle, a few meaningful objects, and a place to sit. I go there when I need to reset, to reflect, or to simply be. It's a physical reminder that I'm allowed to pause. That corner has become a symbol of permission to rest, to breathe, to reconnect. And every time I sit there, I feel a little more anchored. Spiritual practice, for me, is about cultivating depth. It's about asking questions that don't have easy answers. It's about honoring mystery, embracing silence, and learning to trust my inner compass. And it's about doing all of that in a way that feels authentic, not prescribed, not performative. Retirement is teaching me that meaning doesn't come from doing more, but from being more. And spiritual practice is the doorway into that deeper being. As I move closer to retirement, I want to build a life that's not just full, but meaningful. And spiritual practice, whatever form it takes, helps me do that. It helps me stay rooted, even as everything around me changes. It reminds me that while careers end and routines shift, the inner journey continues. And that journey is what gives retirement its soul. So this week, I invite you to explore your own spiritual practices. Not what you think you should do, but what feels nourishing. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's walking. Maybe it's sitting quietly with a cup of tea. Maybe it's listening to music that stirs your spirit, or simply watching the sunrise. Whatever it is, let it be yours. Let it be something that grounds you, restores you, and reminds you of who you are beneath all the roles and responsibilities. Because retirement isn't just a shift in schedule. It's a shift in soul, and tending to that soul, gently, consistently, is one of the most powerful things we can do. It's what transforms retirement from an ending into a beginning. And it's what makes this chapter not just longer, but deeper,